Welcome to my almost daily streams. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. I'm building sets from my backlog from the Lego group who are worth billions and billions of dollars. And I did a little bit of cleaning up before this stream so I could make more room on the build table for me to build this. Because while everyone from my family is home until New Year's, I'm building in the garage instead of in on the dining table. So I needed to clean up my build table in here, and I'm doing a lot of consolidation. So I have so many storage solutions that have bulk Lego, and I need to put them all together. I do. So we'll just wait for people to come into the chat. Hey, Owen, you are the first. And I need to put my fan on while we're building this. Because it's extremely hot in the garage right now. Extremely hot. So I need to find the box. What did I do with it? Here it is. Have fun building mocks. What bag are we on? So that's 5. And that's 6. There's something at the bottom here. Okay, that's also for 6. So 6 is the last. I don't care about your stats, Owen. Let's move this. Maybe I can move this back so we can get more room here. What's in the... Oh, there's train track back here. There we go. Let's move that up. Okay, now we got more room there. I got a lot of extra train track from the Arctic train. And whatever cargo train I built recently. I'll put the minifigures on there. Now let's open bag 5. Where is everyone right now? How much charge? Okay, I got 14%. I'm drinking lime water today. Is anyone out there? Well, I'm going to need to put a paperweight on these instructions so that the fan doesn't blow it over. I'm going to use my phone, but we need to turn to page 5. So we need to turn to bag 5. Where's bag 5 in this? Okay, there's bag 5. Okay, so there's some minifigures in here. There's 4, and it looks like they're all fans that are these minifigures. Actually, no, one of them is... actually, is one of them a player? No, one of them has a jersey, but it's not a player, because it doesn't have their name on the back. Okay. So it must be a fan that supports one of the players. That's what you see at a lot of sports games. This guy has blonde hair. Where's this other hairpiece? There it is. This guy has black hair. Then there's this really interesting orange minifigure. She's holding a flag. A green flag. Actually, there's 2 figures holding flags right here. She's got orange hair. Where's the... oh, yeah, there it is. And her mouth is wide open. She must be being screaming at something. Hey, Sean. Sorry. Good to see you here, buddy. We're building bag 5 of the icons of playing. And that needs a sticker and a grey flagpole with the red flag. This is a sticker on it with a generic football logo. I think this is all just generic stuff. I don't think this is anything involved with FIFA or anything. So let's get the flag in her hand. And she has brown hair. Okay, there are the 4 minifigures. And it's so hot in here that we have lots of extra fans, so I wired up a fan yesterday when I was in here cleaning. Hey Hoarder, good to see you here, buddy. We started off slow, but hopefully we can keep this momentum going. And trying to think of because I went to the Lego store 2 days ago, and I got my hair cut, and I got my questions answered from grad school. So I'm trying to think of what I want the question of the day to be. Here's something. So the question of the day is, when is the last time you went to the Lego store? Because I last went to the Lego store 2 days ago, and I'll probably be going back on the 3rd of January. And so when I went to the Lego store, I only went there because I needed to get a haircut. And so whenever I'm at that shopping plaza, because it's named a plaza, not a center or a mall. When you're in a shopping precinct and there's a Lego store and you're a Lego fan, how can you not go and just see what's there? So I saw something that I had never seen on the pad wall before, which was the 2x3 pentagon tiles, or colloquially known as the Nexonite shields. I refuse to call them the Nexonite shields because they've been used in other themes outside of the Nexonites. So I got a whole box full of those in dark bluish grey. Hey, Roaming Bricks, good to see you here. Long time no see, brother from another brick. Asked, did you get the women's soccer set on discount? Yes, it would have been when it was 30% off. To get one of the gift with purchases. The only reason I got it because of the Sam Kerr minifigure, but the Megan Rapinoe minifigure is pretty iconic as well. If you know anything about women's soccer. It is nice to see you. It's been a while since you were here, and I know why it's been a while, so it's good to see you back. Yeah, after this stream, we will be YouTube redirecting to a D&M and bricks. So please stay here until the end of the stream, and then we'll go back to D&M bricks. Hoarder says, was there on Sunday getting pab and sets for Christmas presents so you could get the gingerbread train? Yeah, I took a double take at the gingerbread train, and I thought, you know what, I don't need it because it's just the locomotive. I would have preferred if it had a gondola truck that looks like the troublesome trucks from Thomas the Tank Engine and a caboose, but it was just the locomotive. So I decided not to buy it. Although there's a Christmas frame, and there's a buildable Santa, they've still got the Blacktron Renegades on sale. So I'm debating whether I wait, whether I buy more. I'm debating. So last time Sean went was back in October. Yeah, so the question of the day is, when was the last time you went to the Lego store? Because I went there 2 days ago. Yeah, there's a lot of sets 30% off right now, and I'm guessing they've got way more sets like that in American warehouses, which is why the discounts are greater. I saw something about Lionel Messi and Lego. I think there might be something for Cristiano Ronaldo too. If they make minifigures of both of those players, the world of soccer fans who collect Lego, they will go gangbusters for that. Because next year is a World Cup year. Long time no see, Joseph D27. The last time you went to the Lego store was to get the Indiana Jones. The Temple of the Golden Idol. Yeah, that was 2 years ago or something. So for those who haven't been here for a while, over summer vacation, I'm doing almost daily live streams at 9 p.m. Eastern, because I've got all of the time in the world over summer vacation. So why not try and get through as much of the backlog as possible? So I need to build this thing twice. So instead of rewinding in the instructions, I'm just going to try and copy the builder that I've already built. Yeah. So Roaming and Joseph, when was the last time you guys went to the Lego store? Other people have given their answers. And the reason why I'm going back, actually, no, I'm not going back on the 3rd of January. I'll go back to the Lego store on the 7th of January, because that will be, because I'm treating myself on that day, because it'll be the 13th anniversary of the Mayohosko channel. Hey, Roaming, do they still sell that Hamley's exclusive polybag set? Because that sells for a lot on the Bricklink. What sets am I picking up? I'm not buying anything on January 1st unless there's a gift with purchase I like. I want to get the Lightning McQueen Speed Champions. I'll wait till the middle of the year to get the modular on sale. I'll wait till the middle of... I'll wait a while until the police train goes on sale. Those are the three sets that come to my mind, but I'm sure there'll be other sets that pique my interest. Oh, do they have Hamleys in India? I'm confused, because Hamleys is British. Oh, he's not live anymore. Okay, well I told him a while ago that if he's ever live after 9:30 p.m. Eastern, that we'd get YouTube redirects out to him. I had no idea there were Hamleys in India. That's news to me. Can any other Brits confirm that Hamleys is in India? I thought they were UK exclusive. Okay. Oh, this slides down there. Okay. Okay, so that slides in there. Yeah, so you got that exclusive Hamleys polybag, Sean. Mm-hmm. When I was in London back in February, I didn't see a Hamleys near me, so I didn't get to go to one. If there was one nearby, I would have gone into Hamleys to get that exclusive Hamleys polybag. There's a 1x3 plate that goes underneath here. Okay. Oh shit, I just dropped a piece. There it is. I'm not going back to Brickworld Chicago until the 2030s. I've got people I want to see all over the US. And they will, and I can guarantee 3/4 of them will never go to Brickworld Chicago. Because no one likes to travel to anything. So they stay local, and I put them to shame when I fly 24 hours and spend $8,000 each time. I put them to shame. Is Mr. Blue here? I do not see him. I don't see him at all. Yeah, it is. It is expensive, but it's my favorite. It's my favorite time of the year when I get to go to conventions because and especially if it's during my winter, I can fly to the northern hemisphere. There you are, Mr. Blue. Good to see you here, buddy. So the question of the day is, when was the last time you went to the Lego store? Yeah. Yeah. So I enjoy the conventions the most in the northern hemisphere when they're in my winter, so I can get away from my winter. I much prefer summer over winter. And it's to the point now when I travel to conventions every year that it's not a vacation to me. It's a business trip. And it's a business trip because I'm a Sigvig trader and a selfie hunter. I'm going to go to to Atlanta BritCon either in 2028 or 2029. A business trip because I'm a dealer. I'm a dealer. And I get to see, and I get to see people who aren't within an arm's reach. Well, I was there this year, and I'm probably not going back to Bricktastic until the 2030s either. And I'll say that the convention experience was better in Chicago than Manchester, but the vacation experience was way better in England than Illinois, because England is so much smaller than the US and Australia that I could get to more places on my to-do list. Because I rode trains all the way around London to take selfies outside of the football stadiums. But I also went to Wales as well. Because I could, and I went to Wales on a day trip. And the way that intercities are in England, it's so convenient to get around the whole country. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. But the first time I went to Chicago, I spent a day in downtown. Is that, did I? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that goes the opposite way. I spent a day in downtown, and I got photos of American trains that I wouldn't have otherwise got, and I was happy with that. Did I? Why isn't this going on? Okay. It doesn't want to slide in all of the way. I think it's because of the heat in here. Yeah, I went to the west coast of Wales, where the estuary is there. And seeing that estuary from the train was beautiful, as was seeing Lake Michigan in Illinois. That was beautiful as well. Now we've got to put a big sticker on one of these modified tiles. And when I get to Virginia, I wanna take an Uber ride down Pennsylvania Avenue, which is where the White House is, and take a selfie outside of the White House. And when I get to Utah, I want to go to Provo to take a selfie outside one of the temples there for the Mormons. And I put this sticker on upside down crap. But fortunately, I didn't put it on very far, so I can still somewhat peel this before it's too late. Let me get this the right side up. And if you're now questioning to yourself why I want to go to Provo when I go to Brick Slopes, Utah, to take a selfie outside of one of the Mormon temples, go to the history of my Instagram page. The link should be in the description below to see pictures of my church mock, and you might find out why. Yeah, that's a big sticker that's right here. Yeah, so BFAB, that's the last time Brick Fair Virginia is going to be at the Dallas Expo Center, because they're converting that into an IKEA. So Todd, who runs the Brick Fair franchise, has to find new digs for that. Pretty sure it's going to stay within the DMV. And I heard rumors that they're going to try and make it be closer to the closer to the DC metropolitan area, because the Dallas Expo Center is just in the greater DC area, not Metro DC. Okay, now we got to build something that has a lot of Technic bricks in it. Yeah, so I went to Brick World Chicago in 2023 and 2024. You've been editing a lot recently, Sean. Okay. Is there anything else that anyone wants to talk about? We'll finish this stream once we finish bag 5. What do you want to talk about Owen? Do you want to talk about aliens? What specifically about aliens? Oh, do you have a new project coming next year? Oh, surgery. Ouch. What were the mocks for? This is for the scoring mechanism. That's what we're building right now. What things for your sitting? Yeah. Is it for the human city or the alien sitting? And we got to build 2 of these things. You're building for the alien sitting. So what kind of things are you building right now for the aliens? Okay, we need to put some more stickers on. They have the numbers. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a sticker that's not here. That must have fallen out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call Lego about that. I don't know if it came out. Or if it's just not there, but it's not there. I'm not gonna bother putting those stickers on then. You're building vehicles. Are they ground vehicles or aerial vehicles? Let's put this in. Actually, no, put that in the wrong spot. And there's some weird pieces they're using to clamp this in. I haven't seen these pieces used in forever. These used to come in space sets all the time. I'm talking about these grey pieces with those connections. Okay, now we've got to stack some dark bluish grey plates up. And then tiles go on top of there. So this thing is supposed to be the scoring board, but I'm not going to put the stickers on that. There it is. So the white things are where the number stickers are supposed to go on. And this thing goes at the bottom, like that, to clamp that underneath. Gotta twist this upside down and put some clips on. I have no idea what they're doing here. This makes no sense. What are they doing? Oh, they're putting it on that. Okay. Because there's scores for the home team and scores for the away team. And it's in the Octan colors. What are you confused about? We're almost done anyway. Oh, I need to put some Technic blue pins in here. Got less than 50 pieces to go. And then we need to put a whole bunch of these Technic. I don't know. I don't even know what they're called. It's these pieces. I forget the name of them. Oh yeah, you do start to worry about their stuff when you don't sleep. And that attaches underneath these two beam pieces. I think the maximum I've gone is about 30 hours without sleep, which was last month. Oh, that doesn't need the beam underneath there, so that doesn't need the pin. Because that's going to connect into other Technic pieces. So these grey things are stanchions for the scoreboard. And that's something for the rest of the chat. What's the longest you've gone without sleeping in your life ever? I know some people that have gone more than 40 hours without sleep. Now we're using more of these pieces. Supposed to represent the light tower. And they use the trans-clear jewels for the light bulbs. And that connects to the clips that we built earlier. Like that. That's upside down. So it's the 19th of December today, which means it's the 18th over there, where all of my viewers are at right now. So that means it's the night before Christmas. And in 12 hours for me, it'll be the night before Christmas. Okay, so this goes on top. That connects to these blue Technic pins that we built at the back of this. Hey, Billy, good to see you here, buddy. Well, that's if Santa is real. So here's another question for the chat. Is Santa real? Is Santa real? Because the answer is he's not. And there's more stickers that go on here. I got to make sure I get the orientation of these stickers right so that I don't have to peel it off again. Actually, I'm just going to put this upside down when I'm in the assembling, because it's better for me as a right-hander trying to apply the sticker. So we built the left side, and now we're building the right side. I wouldn't think Santa is real. And I'm guessing they go onto these clips here. Yes, they do. Okay, so there. We're missing something. I forgot to put something on this build. And what did I do wrong? Okay, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the insert that divides that. Billy says Santa better get this elf to work because the Lego shelves are getting empty. That's what always happens, and the Lego warehouses are always a mess this time of year. It's always a mess. And there's so many of those 1x1 black square plates spare. So many of those spare from bag 5. So many of them spare. Okay, we'll go live for 11 more minutes, and I'll just talk to the chat, and I'll put these instructions off to the side so I can get more of this in shot. Let's angle the camera up more. So I'll put this at the front, and I'll put this at the back. Actually, raise this up just a little bit more so that you can see the back of them, and slide this over to get it out of the view of the StreamYard logo. Anyway, that's the end of bag 5. So we will get this set built before Christmas, which was my goal. So we will build bag 6 on Saturday night, because tomorrow night is part 4 of the golden age of Lego. Hopefully we can get From Blocks to Mocks back for that, and I need to send him the invite for that, because that'll be live in 23 hours and 10 minutes. So we'll build bag 6 on Sunday for me, which is Saturday night for you. And I'm probably going to build another Mario set on Monday night and Tuesday night. and then Wednesday night will be for that's Christmas Eve. So let me get the calendar right. Yeah. So yeah. So Wednesday night's gonna be Christmas Eve, and I'm taking over from Clicking Cliff of the Jungle because he's going to be busy with his family. So I'm going to do the Jungle stream instead. And on the Jungle stream, I will be starting to build one of the bigger sets I have in my backlog, and I'm going to spend all day building that set. I'm going to spend all day building that, but I'll only build the first couple or so bags of whatever big set I decide to build in the Jungle, and then I'll build the rest of it on my own while I'm watching sports in the background and spending Christmas with my family. What's new that you want to buy, Billing? Yeah, so in terms of the Mario sets, I think the last one I have to build is the one with Wario and King Boo. I think that's the last one because I think 2 weekends ago or something, I built the Donkey Kong cart and one of Mario's standard carts. Yeah, so if we can get this set built and that Mario Kart set built before Christmas, then I can spend Christmas and the New Year working on some of the big sets I have in my inventory, and then we can build some of the small sets after New Year's, and then I'm going to be doing a 24-hour live stream to celebrate my 13th year anniversary. So that will be on the 10th of January. I'll be going live all day Saturday for you. So that'll be Saturday night to Sunday night for me. And I've got people lined up who also have big sets in their backlog that I've said, hey, if you've got some big sets in your backlog, perhaps you might want to spend the day with me, because I'm going to be building Andrea's mansion from Lego Friends. I'm going to be building a Gabby's dollhouse. I know those two, and if I have more time after that, I'll build some of the other big sets in my backlog. So y'all can get excited for another 24-hour stream in January. You're thinking about getting the excavator. So you're going to have two excavators? Are you trying to form a construction company or something? Because back in the day, when I got the 2009 construction site, that was years after. So that was at the end of multiple years where I got gifted some of the early Lego City construction sets, and that construction site set was a culmination, and therefore I was able to form a construction company within my city that I built before I created my YouTube channel. Britain says you have a few small sets in your backlog. The biggest you have is the Disney 100 camera. Well, Sean, would you be interested in joining me on my 24-hour stream and building that camera? Would you be interested in doing that? Or do you have to work on the 10th of January? Billy says, been collecting the construction company you want to make that beach truck A construction truck. Ah, so you're going to modify some vehicles to be construction, eh? Well, I used to modify a lot of 6 wide vehicles to be 4 wide to fit into my city. So I'm no stranger to modifying vehicles. Anything else anyone wants to say for the next 3 minutes? You have no clue what you're doing on the 10th? Well, if you know the weekend before the 10th, if you're working on the 10th, if you're not working on the 10th, then perhaps maybe you might want to join me for that. What about Bzz Owen? Billy has to make the red another color so it matches the crew. Which of the construction torsos are you using? Yeah, I'm always available on Discord if you need to talk to me about anything. I don't understand the context of that, Owen. Yeah, I'm available for communication on most of the social media platforms all summer long. Because I don't go back to grad school until March. Any last minute things anyone has to say? Because I'm satisfied that we got bag 5 of this set done, and I know for sure that we'll be able to get this set built before Christmas. And I built something on the jungle yesterday that I'll now be able to do some slight modifications of and incorporate into my city, which will be fun. You forgot about the figs. Oh, I know what set you're talking about now, Billy. That would be a nice pickup. Well, that's unfortunate, Sean. Anyway, thanks for watching this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'm gonna go back to cleaning up all of the Lego in my room and reorganizing the Lego in the garage, because there's way more Lego I need to clean up and way more Lego that I need to sort throughout the rest of the summer. So I'll see you in the next live stream, this time tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.